A good evening, chat. Hope everybody's doing well. I am back from vacation, my weekend vacation with the family, and it was nice, but it's good to be back flying here Monday night. Tonight we're going to be flying with Downwind Sim. It's going to be a group of, I don't know, 10 or 15 of us for the Bush League Backcountry Fly-In Series number 29. We're going to be starting off at Johnson Creek, 3 Uniform 2. We're going to be stopping at a few fields on the way, and finally making our final stop at Lower Loon Creek. We're going to be stopping at Indian Creek, Thomas Creek, Marble, Mahoney, Cougar Ranch, and then Lower Loon. And Ralph should be starting his briefing any moment now, so we're going to tune over to Discord and listen to what he has to say before we get underway. So I'm going to unmute them.
Don't have to fly them in the order that they're listed in the flight briefing as well, but if you do, or if you just don't, maybe you're just sliding in here after work and you have no idea. We're going to go from Johnson Creek toward Lower Loon, and it's basically an eastbound VFR adventure here, and we'll be hitting a lot of spots along the way. I'll let you read about it in the flight brief, but it sounds to me like the most challenging ones there are in the Cougar Ranch area. Apparently that's the really tricky one. And then word on the street is there is perhaps a little Easter egg in the Thomas Creek area too. So I'll let you guys buzz around it and
so when he talks
things for yourself.
When Brand talks about Easter eggs, a lot of these guys are flying custom X-plane scenery, so we won't have those Easter eggs in our sim.
But if you have questions,
it'll still be a fun flight anyways.
I will hang back and be the final departure out of Johnson here, so you're welcome to just stay in the chat with me. We'll stay on 122.8 for all aviation related radio calls. And then if you have any other sort of questions or anything else that is maybe not a radio call, just go ahead and talk about it here in the voice download voice channel, and happy to help out. Does anybody, before we get going, have any questions? Or
I'm actually going to set our time back to like morning time, so we don't run out of daylight. If I was doing any actual bush flying in the mountains in real life anyways, I would only depart in the morning.
It's been a while since I've been in Johnson Creek. Which way would you depart?
It's variable right now, but they seem to favor a slight.
We're going to push this back.
Southbound departure.
Okay. I know that the notes say recommend land runway 17, takeoff runway 35.
You do not want to run out of daylight in the mountains.
South, so 17.
Yeah, honestly, I think you could probably get away with 3.5. In fact, let's just make that call right now. We'll go with the recommended departure, and things are pretty light in the area, so yeah, let's just go ahead and make that call right now. Everybody will depart 3.5 and fly the traffic pattern around, and well, go whichever way you're going, I guess.
Let's get this baby fired up. Been a while since I've been in the Cessna 170. By the way, this is the Cessna 170B by Carenado.
Sounds
Flown
good,
this
boss.
aircraft for quite a while.
The
I've
weather in the area should
only
be
flown it
fairly
less than a
nice,
handful of
and
times.
definitely will want
Pretty
to
cool
have
airplane.
the timer up because it's getting dark here in real life, and so feel free to change either of those if you want to. We're not going to necessarily be talking to any ATC, so just
Fuel selectors on both.
If you want to make a note though in your flight plan, I would recommend filing a VFR flight plan, even if it's just between Johnson Creek and Lower Loon Creek.
Alright, so mixture's going to come
Just
all the way
so-
in. We're
just
going to
in
crack the
case
throttle.
Somebody sees us, a bunch of guys out there, they see us and they want to know what's going on. It's just good habit to do that anyway. But yeah, I think for the most part,
beacon
just
light's
go
gonna
have
come
fun,
on.
and we'll see you. We'll see you when it's all said.
Carb
and done.
heat's in. We'll prime a couple times.
All right, first departures. If you haven't already, you can
Kinda
go
cold
ahead and get
outside, we'll do
started.
3 or 4
And,
times.
Again, if you have any questions,
Usually it's 2 in
I'll
warm
just hang
weather
out here
and anywhere
we
between
can
5
talk
and
about
10 in the
whatever
cold.
we need to talk about as
We'll
people are
try it
taking
4
off.
times and see if that works. Alright, get light. Turn our magnetos to both, and then we have a separate full starter here. Start up clear prop. Battery master. Need that. I go back in.
Don't all jump at once. I'm used to going first all the time. I wanted to lag back this time.
There she goes, throttle to 800. Pull back the mixture a little bit. And we'll let her warm up for a couple minutes. Get our nav lights on. And our radio master. We're gonna go to 122.8. Transponder. Mode Charlie, 1200 for VFR. Test the flaps. All the way down both sides. And we'll set them to 20 for takeoff.
Johnson Creek traffic.
Flight controls.
38 Romeo, we're going to be taxiing to runway 35 beside Johnson Creek.
Flight controls free and correct.
Johnson Creek traffic, near Great Dutch Hotel, everyone did the same, taxi 35, pulling the solid runway.
We got this little kind of goofy GPS in here. Probably use it. What I do like about this thing, this little unit, is it does have a heading indicator, which we don't have in this airplane. All we have is our magnetic compass. We don't have a spinning heading indicator. So this thing gets hard to read when you're in the air. But if we go down here and go to 3D vision, we've got our heading up there at the top. Let's see, our nearest weather station looks like McCall Field. Their altimeter 3017. 07 about there, and field elevation here at Johnson Creek supposed to be 4960. Pretty close. Let's dial this back.
Johnson Creek traffic 423 Charlie Lima. Taxiing to the active. Johnson Creek.
4960.
Johnson Creek traffic, Piper 836 Foxtrot Sierra taxiing to the active 35. Johnson Creek traffic.
I do have the Cessna 170 POH. Take a look at this thing. This thing is ancient. This airplane first came out in the early 50s. This is what you got. It's a little bit less thorough than the POHs we get nowadays. Here's the 170 owner's manual. Take a look at this. Congratulations, you are now the owner of a truly outstanding airplane. The Cessna 170 has been engineered to give you the ultimate in performance, styling, durability, flying comfort, and economy for either business or pleasure. Thing is pretty cool.
Go ahead, Josh. You're on the runway according to where I'm at.
Johnson Creek traffic, straight down to the tower, depart 35. Will be departing the tower.
Airplane's already been pre-flighted, so we'll start here at the before starting engine part. Operate controls. We already did a flight control check. Make sure windshield's clean for maximum visibility. Adjust seat for some comfort. Descent to rudder pedals. Check brakes. Set parking brake. Fasten and check
Johnson Creek
safety belt.
traffic, number 3 Romeo, lining up runway 35.
Starting engine,
Johnson
carb heat cold, mixture rich. Fuel tank selectors on both. We primed. Magnetos on. Throttle 1/8 of an inch. Warming up and ground tests. Do not allow engine to operate more than 800 RPM. For the first 60 seconds after starting. Oil pressure is already in the green there. Good. Avoid use of carburetor heat unless icing conditions prevail. We do have an icing SIGMET in the area. As long as we stay out of clouds and moisture, we should be okay. But knowing FS2020, who knows really. After 2 or 3 minutes running at 800 RPM, open the throttle gradually to 1000 and allow
Johnson Creek
to run
traffic,
for 3 to 5
number
minutes.
38 Romeo, departing
Let's
runway
throttle up to
35,
1000
swinging
now.
on left. Crosswind Departure around that big mountain range to the west of us, Johnson Creek.
Rob. Alright, before takeoff, brakes, set altimeter, trim tab is set for takeoff. Check oil pressure should show 30 to 40 pounds per square inch. Looks good. Carb heat. Let's see, hold on. Am I skipping anything? Magnetos and carb heat we'll check at 1600
Johnson Creek
RPM.
traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, line up and wait.
Let's wait another minute or two to warm up at 1000, and then we'll do our carb heat and mag check. Meanwhile, we can watch these guys take off. I don't know what's happening over there.
Their frame of prop anyway.
Johnson Creek traffic, number 38 Romeo, we're clear runway 35, left call Johnson Creek.
Alright. Parking brake is set. I'm also on the brakes. Let's throttle to 1600.
The hotel is orbiting over the yellow pine town, climbing up to Port South.
1600 RPM. Now we'll test our carb heat. We're looking for a drop.
Johnson Creek traffic, Piper 836
Little baby drop.
Foxtrot Sierra,
And carb heat back in.
lining up at
Now we'll
35.
test our mags.
Johnson Creek traffic.
Left side. Good drop. Smooth. Back to both. And other side. And back to both.
Johnson Creek traffic, we'll go 114 with stop over.
Oil press in the green, oil temps in the green.
Johnson Creek.
an idle check without and with carb heat.
Johnson Creek traffic, Viper 836, Foxtrot 0, taking off runway 35.
She idles, throttle's going to come back up to 1,000.
Johnson Creek traffic, ultralight 410, Hotel Alpha, lining up 35.
See, we're at 5,000 feet elevation. We might want to do a full throttle static run up and adjust our mixture for best power before we take off out of here. I mean, we got plenty of room here at 3 Uniform 2. I'm just going to pull it back just a little bit. Actually, I'm going to leave it right where it's at because I have it kind of pulled back for taxi. I'm going to leave it right there. Takeoff, flaps 20, release brakes, carb heat's off. So rotate at 70 miles per hour and then we'll climb out at 90. Our airspeed is in
Johnson
miles
Creek
per hour.
traffic, ultralight 410,
knots.
Hotel Alpha, departing runway 35, right downwind departure, Johnson Creek.
Alright, we're all set. Let's go through our instruments real quick, just make sure everything looks right.
Johnson Creek traffic, your parade up hotel is headed southbound over Pine, above 2,800, Johnson Creek.
Alright, I'm on the brakes, parking brake release.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is departing to the north, over to Yellow Pine, climb up, then head south to Johnson Creek.
We'll taxi down after Mike takes off here. I want to get in his way.
Johnson Creek traffic, 114 Papa lining up, runway 35, Johnson Creek.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November is taxiing to runway 35, Johnson Creek.
Johnson Creek traffic, your parade up hotel to the north. We will be over flying the field at or above 7,000, Johnson Creek.
Actually hitting these trees? I don't think so. Good. Try to stay out of this guy's way so he can go.
Johnson Creek traffic, 114 Whiskey Papa, departing runway 35, VFR straight out departure to the north, Johnson Creek.
Johnson Creek traffic, Piper 836, Foxtrot 0, overflying the field, 900,000 southbound, Johnson Creek traffic.
Johnson Creek traffic, November 1698, Papa taxi, runway 35, Johnson Creek.
Alright, let's whip her around. Lights on. It's going to be a left cross Crosswind Departure out to the
Johnson Creek
west.
traffic. Cessna 124, Mike Charlie is climbing through 7,000 feet over the field southbound.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November is taking off runway 35, left crosswind departure out to the west, Johnson Creek. Alright, here we go. Power set, engines green, airspeed's alive. Rotate. Positive rate, tap on the brakes. Flaps to 10. Flaps up. And 88 miles per hour is best climb on the 170.
Johnson Creek traffic, November 6U908 Papa, departing runway 35 to the north.
We're going to hang around left around this mountain here, and then we're just going to climb up.
Johnson Creek traffic, we'll go 114 with the top. It's going to be overflying the field north and south at about 7,500 Johnson Creek.
Yeah, we can probably just turn it around right here. I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going to hang a U-turn here at 180, and then we'll overfly the field.
Johnson Creek traffic, Porter, November 771, Charlie Tango, taxiing to runway 35, VFR departure, south.
Make sure we give ourselves enough room. Should be plenty. Clear left.
And Johnson Creek traffic, Kodiak, November 11816. We're going to also back taxi, and we'll hold position for the Porter.
Johnson Creek traffic, November 6U908 Papa's clear runway 35, and leaving the area to northwest, call Johnson Creek.
Let's go up to
12 of us hooligans right now.
Let's go up to 7,500.
Nice. Thanks for coming out, you guys.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November is about 3 miles north of the field. 7,000 for 7,500. Going to be overflying the field from north to south at 7,500 Johnson Creek. All right, 7,500. I think what these guys are doing is they're climbing and then cutting over the mountains. I think I'm just going to keep following the valley here out south like I had originally planned.
Johnson Creek traffic.
Something like this. I think these guys are climbing here and then cutting it out this way.
Johnson Creek.
We're just going to go down this way by Sulphur Creek and then cut in this way.
And Johnson Creek traffic, Kodiak, we're just about out of your way. We'll pull over here on the on your left.
We'll pull the power back to about 2450.
Looks like we'll be number 3 for departure.
And lean the mixture. Alright, there's peak RPM. I'm just going to bring it back in a couple turns. Right about there.
Johnson Creek traffic 423 Charter Limo. Stay on the east side of the runway. Making my way up to the head end.
You can see everybody here in ADSB. Looks like they're cutting in over here by the river. That might be a smart idea instead of taking it all the way down. Looks like we can get in there.
Johnson Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, departing runway 35 to the north, and then I'm going to make...
because we got to keep an eye on these clouds too. We don't want to go in the clouds.
500 or so to go to the south.
Especially now there's an icing
now, Johnson Creek.
Alright, I'm going to climb it up a little bit. So I'm going to bring the mixture back in just a hair. Bring back in the power. Let's go up to... Let's see what 8500 looks like. Maybe even 9000. If we can get over, we'll do it.
Chandler, I'll go ahead and follow you.
There's one of our boys right over here. Maybe I'll follow him.
The last time.
Well, go ahead. I'll be right after you. But if you're not ready yet, I'm in no hurry.
Johnson Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, 6000 is descending, headed out north and return over to the field south at about 8,000. Johnson
There's
Creek.
another one of our guys way over here. It looks like he's barely making it over. Alright, we're at 9 already. Let's keep going. As long as we can stay beneath the clouds, we're going to be okay.
Johnson Creek traffic 423 Charlie Lima, ready to depart runway 35, Johnson Creek traffic.
Alright, power back to 2450. 3 lean. We're going to keep it right at here, 10K for altitude.
And Johnson Creek traffic at Kodiak 11816. Looks like we've got a
peak
taildragger
RPM and coming back
right
up
ahead
just
of
a
us.
little bit.
We'll go ahead and wait for him to
Turns.
depart, and then we'll be number 2 off of 35 Johnson Creek.
Yeah, so if we fly through this moisture here in these clouds, we could pick up ice, which we don't want to do. Stay out this way.
Johnson Creek traffic, helicopter 145 Zulu Bravo is going to hover taxi to 35, remaining on the west side behind the Kodiak, Johnson Creek.
Johnson Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, I'm at 8,500 over flying the field south, departing the area last call, Johnson Creek.
at Johnson Creek traffic. Kodiak 816, we're going to go ahead and take an intersection departure here northbound. It will be a straight out VFR, Johnson Creek.
Alright, so our first stop's going to be Indian Creek, Sierra 81.
At Johnson Creek traffic, Kodiak 816, departing the area northbound, class 26.
I guess we'll follow 114 Whiskey Papa.
Indian Creek traffic, ultralight 410 Hotel Alpha is about 5 miles northwest of the field, inbound to land.
This Creek traffic, keep straight down to Hotel. We'll look to be about into the west of Indian Creek, look for the ranch. This is Creek.
Johnson Creek traffic, helicopter 145 Zulu Bravo is departing 35. Will be left down to departure to the south, Johnson Creek.
This Creek traffic, keep straight up to Hotel. We'll approach with the eastbound runway. Winds. Creek.
Alright, looks like these guys are landing runway 4 there at Indian Creek. Bumpy here over the mountains.
Johnson Creek traffic, helicopter 5 Zulu Bravo is in the field left down and departing the area to the south at 5,700 Johnson Creek.
Alright, fuel elevation there at Indian Creek
Indian
is
Creek traffic,
4,700.
Hotel Alpha is on the left downwind for runway 4, Indian Creek.
Correction. It's Creek traffic, keep straight down to Hotel. That's the other ranch. We're overflying the Creek Ranch in winds.
Landmark traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango. I am 7 miles to the north inbound, full stop, landmark.
Tanktop band, yep.
Indian Creek traffic, ultralight 410.
That's what a couple of the guys in the clubs have been calling me, so
Indian Creek.
we'll make a meme out of it for the channel.
This Creek traffic, keep straight down to Hotel. I think we're about 2 miles out from the west runway. Creek.
Alright, the field is somewhere like down in here where my
Indian
cursor
Creek
is,
traffic,
in
that's
between
the
the
4 Mike
mountains.
Charlie 3 out for the left downwind 4.
Indian Creek traffic, November 16, enter 8 Papa's 5 miles out for the left downwind number 4 following 4 Mike Charlie.
Indian Creek traffic, 114 Whiskey Papa. We're about 4 miles to the southwest. Coming in, we're going to overfly the field and assess the traffic situation and then enter downwind for 4. Indian Creek.
Alright, so all these guys are ending a left down for runway 4, so we'll try to do the same. We're kind of set up for a straight in here. I don't want to cut anybody off.
So we'll enter left downwind, right downwind for 4. Indian Creek.
Alright, I think this is the field right here.
Indian Creek, that's for my Charlie left down.
Alright, so mixture's going to come in a little bit. I'm going to reduce power. Let's start descending.
Indian Creek, that's 3 up to south, to the right, 8 Carenado, runway 4, full stop, Indian Creek.
What did I say? Field elevation was 47, so 57 for pattern altitude. We'll overfly at 6,500. And then join the left downwind. We're 5 to the southwest.
I got you, sight.
Yeah, I see you too.
Mahoney Creek traffic, November 38 Romeo, we're going to be entering a left downwind for runway 4, flying southbound along the Middle Fork Salmon River. Mahoney Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November is 5 miles southwest of the field. 10,000 descending down to 6,500. We're going to overfly the field at 65 and join the left downwind for runway 4, Indian Creek.
For my Charlie short final.
Up to hotel, going to the end.
That's definitely the field down there. We're going to slide out this way, kind of like in an upwind at 6,500. We're going to come back this way, join a left downwind and come back in for runway 4. Like I said, that way we're not cutting anybody off.
Quarter 71 Charlie Tango, overflying the field, left downwind for northbound runway, landmark.
Indian Creek traffic, 114 Whiskey Papa. We have overflown the field. We're going to enter left pattern for runway 4, and we've got 1698 Papa in sight. We'll follow them in. Indian Creek. 4 Mike Charlie's clear, Indian Creek.
We'll do a full stop here at Indian Creek. Probably at all of the stops. They're all real close to each other.
Ultralight 410 Hotel Alpha departing runway 4.
Yeah, 908 Papa's going to go around to join the left pattern following Whiskey Papa.
Indian Creek traffic, you're right up to hotel, the Backcountry on upside 2, depart runway 4.
Indian Creek traffic, 4 Mike Charlie, departing runway 4 to the north.
Landmark traffic, quarter 71 Charlie Tango, left base to final, northbound runway, landmark.
Gonna be a super tight downwind. You could even call it that.
Indian Creek traffic, 4 Whiskey Papa, left base to final for runway 4, Indian Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, Piper 836 Foxtrot Sierra, joining left downwind runway 4, Indian Creek traffic.
Alright, where's he? He's entering a left downwind.
Make a quick park, be out of your way, traffic will final.
I think I've got him in ADS-B. I don't have him in sight though. He should be right here off our left wing somewhere. Okay, there he is. Alright, we're going to join him behind him now. Indian Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November is joining the left downwind for runway 4, Indian Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, November 6U908 Papa, left base final, runway 4, following Whiskey Papa, Indian Creek.
Great, that's clear, runway.
Indian Creek traffic, forward Papa clear runway, Indian Creek.
Mahoney Creek traffic, November 3 Romeo, short
Alright,
final
gas.
runway 4, Mahoney Creek.
Fuel tank selectors on both.
Indian Creek
Undercarriage,
traffic, Piper 836,
mix,
Foxtrot
prop,
Sierra,
seatbelt
left base,
switches,
runway 4.
flaps.
Indian Creek.
We're all good, just flaps to go. That's the field down there. Alright, let's bring in that first notch.
Indian Creek traffic, November 1698, Papa's clear runway 4, Indian Creek.
Alright, looking for the guy that I'm following. I don't have him on ADS-B anymore. Looks like he's on
Indian
short
Creek
final.
traffic, short final runway 4.
There he goes, that's
we'll
him.
be doing a touch and go. East departure. Indian Creek traffic.
Indian Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, turning left base, runway 4 for a full stop, Indian Creek. Holy Jesus, we are super high. The rest of those flaps are coming in. I'm a forward slip.
Landmark traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, clear, northbound runway, landmark.
Alright, I'm a forward slip it the other way now. This might be a go
Indian
around.
Creek traffic, Piper 836, Foxtrot Sierra, clear runway 4. East departure.
Indian Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, short final, runway 4, Indian Creek. Oh, we got this. Plenty of runway here at Indian Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic.
Take away the slip.
Flight 410 Hotel Alpha left base, runway 3.
Bleed off some of this energy.
Thomas Creek.
Kind of flat. My super smooth tailwheel landings.
For my Charlie has Ultralight 410
Jeffrey, say we'll follow
short
for
final runway
Thomas
3, Thomas Creek. Block.
For my Charlie has final traffic site, Thomas Kirk will follow.
Indian Creek, Cessna 15 November, back taxiing runway 4, Indian Creek. Alright, let's set our flaps back to 20 for takeoff. We'll reset our trim. And carb heat's coming off. And we'll lean the mix out a bunch for taxi.
Indian Creek traffic, runway's clear, Indian Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, 14 Whiskey Papa, departing runway 4, straight out departure to the north, Indian Creek.
Well,
Formac Charlie,
out of
clear,
his
Tom
way.
Kirk.
Indian Creek traffic, helicopter 1450, Bravos 5 west of the field, going to turn right downwind for runway 4, be on the Kodiak, Indian Creek.
Scenery's probably a little bit different than what we have. It's probably flying X-plane.
Thomas Creek traffic, 0 Hotel Alpha, departing runway 3, straight out departure, Thomas Creek.
Landmark traffic, 4071 Charlie Tango, taxiing back to the northbound runway, landmark.
Indian Creek traffic, 14 Whiskey Papa, clear the runway, departing the area, following the river to the east, Indian Creek. Thomas Kirk, 4 Mike Charlie, departing runway 3. We're going to maneuver to head up to the
Alright, last before
north.
takeoff check.
Down on
All
the
of our
river
lights
there.
are on, flaps are set, trim is
Marble
set.
Creek.
Orbit's in. Make sure
Thomas Creek,
we'll bring in
Piper 836 Foxtrot,
almost
left
full
base, runway
reach.
3, Thomas Creek.
And let's see, let's brief this next leg real quick. We're going to take off runway 4.
Indian Creek traffic. Garmin Cub 423
I guess next stop's going to
Lima.
be Thomas Creek, so we're going to hang a right here behind
Make a
114 Whiskey
midfield
Papa. We'll follow
crossover with a left-hand join for
the
runway
river,
04.
and we'll join a
Indian Creek
left
traffic.
downwind for runway.
Indian Creek traffic, Black and helicopters,
I'm not sure which runway that
runway
is.
4, Indian Creek.
Runway 3, Thomas Creek. Indian Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November's taking off runway 4, right crosswind departure out to the east, southeast. Indian Creek.
Thomas Kirk, 4 Mike Charlie's over the field. Gonna turn to head north up the river to Marble Creek. Marble Creek traffic.
Alright, here we go.
Hotel. I take up about 5 north, inbound, Marble Creek. Thomas Creek traffic, logo 114 Whiskey Papa coming around the bend in the river, looking for runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, midfield crossover, intentions of a left traffic downwind for runway 04, Indian Creek.
Flaps 10.
Indian Creek, Creek. Helicopter 145 Zulu Bravo's turning final runway 4 beyond the Kodiak, Indian Creek. Money Creek traffic, 0 hooked off, short final, landing north, Money Creek.
Flaps up.
Cougar Ranch traffic, November 38 Romeo departing runway 2, straight up north following the Middle Fork Salmon River. Cougar Ranch.
Our best climb in this airplane is 88 miles per hour.
Indian Creek traffic, 423 Charlie Lima, turning left base, runway 4, Indian Creek traffic.
Here.
I've just lost it.
Thanks for coming in today.
Hey. Thanks, Mike. Jeffrey's got his flying.
Field elevation there at Thomas Creek is about 4,400. So we'll join the left downwind for runway 3 at
C2 what people call the radio
5,400. We're going to level off here at 6.
Alright, I'll watch for a minute.
Marble Creek, Cessna 124 Mike Charlie is straight in landing north on final for runway 4, Marble Creek.
Pull the power back just a
How's
little
it
bit.
working so far, Jeffrey? Found any major problems?
No, I think I'm going to be done with it tomorrow.
Thomas Creek traffic, 1-4, copy short final for runway 3, Thomas Creek. Indian Creek traffic, Black and helicopter, 2-mile final, runway 4, Indian Creek.
I'm still looking for coyote flats.
Thomas Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November's 2 miles north or west. Going to be joining the left downwind for runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Josh, okay.
Marble Creek, 4 Mike Charlie's going around. Thomas Creek, 4 Whiskey Papa's going around.
I wanted to see that big triple engine thing that Jeffrey concocted and posted a picture in the Discord.
That actually wasn't me, but I
Field should be just beyond this hill, down in this valley. We're going to go around this way and join the left down for runway 3, and then come back for a full stop. We've got 2,100 feet of runway, should have plenty.
Traffic, November 38 Romeo, short final, runway 4, Mahoney Creek.
Marble Creek traffic, keep it straight up the hotel hat, close. More north of the airport.
RX symbol pop up there. I think that's it. Is that what I'm seeing there, Jeffrey?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Indian Creek traffic, helicopter is going to make this a low approach for runway 4 and depart up to the northeast area along the river.
Right here somewhere.
Aircraft northbound of Marble Creek, which is create a hotel off down the left side of the creek heading southbound.
Four Mike Charlie's on the right side.
Roger, go to the right.
I want to say it's right here. Hard to tell what's a field and what's not.
Same.
Mahoney Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo, clear the exit runway. Mahoney Creek.
Has Jeffrey made it across the street from this location?
Mahoney traffic, 54836. Welcome to zero final, Mahoney.
I'm not sure where it's at.
Marble Creek might be easier on the south there, Josh.
I'm looking at Jeffrey's stream right now.
Mahoney Creek traffic, 0 Hotel Alpha, departing runway 3.
Streaming on Discord.
Let's see, we're gonna do. We may not make it down in the first attempt. If anything, we'll just do a low approach so we can positively ID the field.
That was me, Rob.
We're gonna circle back now.
That's me.
Slow it down. Heartbeats coming on.
Traffic, give us right down to the south. Update final for half runway, Marble Creek.
This is like a one-way in.
Four Mike Charlie's number 2 for final Marble Creek.
Yeah, and I keep going. Or trying for
Landmark traffic, Kodiak 816 on the
Raise the
left
flaps, help
downwind
us slow.
running, runway, left downwind landing south.
Have you been up to
Going into Mahoney.
Our field should be right over 12. I'm bringing the rest of those flaps down to keep us real slow.
Landing to the north,
Yeah,
Cougar Creek.
Marble Creek?
Thomas Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, final runway 3, Thomas Creek. This is a river. That's definitely not it.
Jeffrey, this thing's a kite.
Thomas Creek traffic, Black and White helicopters 2 west of the field. Over
I don't
the river,
even
gonna
see
follow
this field.
again
This might not
towards
even
runway
exist.
3, Thomas Creek.
In the sim. Oh, here's a building right here. That's a good sign. Might be this little patch right here.
Straight down to hotel, so not a one for tap down runway. We're going to try and turn around somewhere here and try for northbound runway. Marble Creek.
Alright, we're gonna skip this one because I don't know.
Indian Creek traffic, Kodiak, turning left base and final landing south. Indian Creek.
Where I can and can't land. We're gonna go on to the next one. Flaps 20.
Cougar Creek
Heartbeat
traffic,
off.
0 Hotel Alpha is off runway.
Marble traffic, Beaver Creek hotel is
We got full left runway.
Alright, let's go try Marble Creek.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to turn around to get back to
Thomas
it.
Creek traffic, Black and White helicopter left base, runway 3, turning to final now, Thomas Creek.
Is this the amphib version, so you can just jump in the middle for it there?
Alright, flaps,
float downstream?
flaps
Four Mike
up.
Charlie's clear at Marble Creek.
Not yet.
Got hotel at Marble Creek.
Yes, you can- you can
Clear left.
take the canoe.
You can take the canoe. Who am I in front of at Mahoney? Ron W. That was a hard landing. Looks like you're on tail.
Thomas Creek traffic, Black and White helicopters clear, runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Cougar Creek traffic, 0 Hotel Alpha departing to the north.
We've got that helicopter in sight. Yeah, so that's gotta be the
Did you
field
make
there.
it up to Little Soldier Mountain?
That's it. I can kind of make it out now. This is it.
last time.
Thomas Creek traffic. Cessna 15 November is overflying the field from east to west, 5500. Going to be departing the area out to the east. Thomas Creek.
Marble Creek, 4 Mike Charlie's line up, takeoff to the south. Head back down the river.
So this is definitely it right here.
Thomas Creek traffic, 1 Papa lining up runway 3, Thomas Creek.
I'm just going to skip it since we missed it the first time. If anything, we'll come back to it after, maybe after Marble. Now that we know what it looks like.
Down here in Mahoney. Yeah, it's kind of Cougar Ridge. It's right across. After that Mahoney.
Thomas Creek, any traffic in the vicinity, please advise.
Thomas Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November. We're 2 miles west of the field now, leaving the area out to the west at 6,000. Thomas Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, we'll go 114 with Papa. We're departing runway 3.
Alright, I think
we're going to head VFR departure to the north, headed towards Marble Creek.
it's over this way somewhere. Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November, 3 mile final for runway 4 for full stop Marble Creek. Alright, Marble Creek, 4700 pattern.
For my title, clear at Marble Creek.
Field elevation.
Marble Creek traffic, favor 3.
Heartbeat coming back on. We'll bring in some flaps.
Runway for departure on 22, Marble Creek.
And let's see if we can find this one.
Traffic. Mahoney Creek traffic, number 3 at Romeo departing runway 4. We're going to make a right crosswind departure, following the middle fork Santa
Flaps
River
30.
south. Mahoney Creek.
Traffic here.
Mahoney Creek, Viber 836, Fox Road, taxiing to the active Mahoney Creek.
Watch that airspeed.
Whoever's coming up the valley to Marble Creek, I'm hanging the right side.
Roger, we'll hug our right, 15 November. We've got you in sight.
In sight.
Mahoney Creek traffic,
Alright,
number 3
traffic's no
Romeo
factor.
0, runway
Looking for
4,
the field now.
Mahoney
This
Creek.
might be it right here.
Thomas Creek traffic, Black Knight helicopter departing runway 3 straight out to the north, Thomas Creek.
Most of those flaps, flaps 40. I'm not sure if that's it either. I don't want to land on a river. Maybe we'll just overfly this one too. Alright, flaps back up to 30. Let's give it some power.
One part of November inbound to Marble Creek. On a runway for you.
I don't even have the field in sight, to be honest. 15 November. We're just going to overfly.
Roger. Warning, there's very steep right north.
Okay, actually we've got the field in sight now, so we're going to make an attempt to land.
I got that as well.
Alright, rest of those flaps are back in.
Romeo has traffic in sight. We just left Mahoney. We're flying southbound on the middle Fork Salmon River at 5,500. Got traffic above us.
We got this.
114 Whiskey Papa, we got 38 Romeo in sight. We're overflying, we're going to overfly Mahoney Creek and circle back around for the southbound runway.
Brakes really hard. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm just going to wait for you guys here on Mahoney.
Holy moly. Oh my god.
Marble Creek traffic, helicopter 1450.
That was ugly, but somehow we survived it.
Base for runway 4 at Marble Creek.
Oh my god.
Down over Loon Creek, 0 Hotel Alpha, left base, landing to the north, Loon Creek.
Approach 115 November.
It was. Marble Creek traffic, 15 November is clear of the runway, Marble Creek.
Marble Creek traffic, Black Knight helicopter turning final
totally
runway
saw
4
that.
Marble Creek.
Marble Creek traffic.
Alright, let me
back to north and to 4.
catch my breath here.
The helicopter in sight will be the back.
Alright, flaps. Let's go back to 20.
Indian Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, 9 miles to the southwest.
Heartbeat
Indian Creek, I'm inbound.
Is in, and we'll lean the mix out. Everything looks good. We'll recenter the trim.
Marble Creek traffic, Black Knight helicopters clear the runway to the west, Marble Creek.
We almost died in that one.
Marble Creek traffic, your freight is south sector runway will be departing to the south.
Alright, where are we going next?
Thomas Creek traffic. We're inbound for
Thomas here.
Thomas Creek traffic. Number 38 Romeo is going to be overflying the field at 6,000 Thomas Creek.
Alright, if we go to Mahoney, we're going to be overflying Thomas. So let's hit up Thomas since we skipped that one first. Now we know where it's at.
Mahoney Creek traffic, you're free to
So we'll depart here out of Marble out to the
Marble Creek traffic.
out to the southwest and we'll come back and join a left base there for runway 3 at Thomas Creek. We'll do a full stop, and then after that we'll head over
traffic.
to
Kodiak
Mahoney.
816 is on the roll departing
3 miles to the
northbound
northeast.
Indian Creek.
Alright. Mixture back in, not quite full.
Traffic, November 1698, Papa's back taxiing runway 4 Indian Creek.
What is this, runway 4?
Mahoney Creek, 4 Mike Charlie.
I want to go back and watch that last landing.
It's going to be final landing, I guess that's going to be to the southwest.
Alright, let's get all
Mahoney
the
Creek
space
traffic, forward
we
Papa's
can.
clear of the runway. Mahoney Creek.
Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is taking off runway 4, Marble Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, inbound to the south, 8,000, inbound full stop, Indian Creek.
Alright, here we go.
Indian Creek traffic,
Treat
November
this one like a short
1698,
field.
Papa departing
Stay on the
runway
brakes.
4. I'll be departing the northeast side of the area on Indian Creek traffic.
Power set, engines green, here we go.
Jeffrey, that thing is about perfect for this kind of thing.
4 Mike Charlie is clear at Mahoney.
Really works well.
Are we going to make it over these trees in this hill? Barely.
Marble Creek traffic, black on the helicopters on the west side of the field departing straight from that point, straight out to the east, Marble Creek.
Let's get a little bit of altitude first, and we'll start slowly pulling back the flaps.
Indian Creek traffic, November 1698, Papa's clear, runway 4, departing the area of the northeast, Indian Creek.
Alright, flaps 10.
I don't think there's any shot I'm going to be able to find Cougar Ranch with the snow in front 2020.
Find Mahoney, you find Cougar.
Yeah, I found Mahoney.
It's right there. It's right across the road.
Yeah, but there's nothing to find for the runway.
Yeah, I'm in like.
So we'll come out this way a little bit. We'll
see the plane.
Indian Creek
do a 180,
traffic, Porter 71
overfly,
Charlie Tango, 3 miles to the
and head back down to the south.
7,000 inbound Indian Creek.
Wow, that was really sketchy. What was the name of this field? Marble Creek? Oh, it was 1,100 feet. Holy crap. 1,100 foot snowy grass field.
Just to the south, like 100 yards.
Probably should have known that before attempting to land on
Charlie
1,100.
is
That is
departing
really tiny.
Mahoney Creek. Go see if we can find Cougar.
Just look to the south. You find
Alright, flaps up.
Thomas Creek traffic, November 38 Romeo is on a left base for runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Mahoney Creek, Papa 836, Foxtrot Charlie departing runway 4, Mahoney.
Indian Creek traffic, Porter
Alright, we've got
71
enough
Charlie
space. I'm gonna clear out
Tango,
left.
6,300 overflying
There's some
field.
traffic down there.
Headed north, going to turn in for the runway 4, Indian Creek.
Mahoney traffic, black and white helicopters 2 west of the field, descending out of 7,200.
What did I just do?
We'll be straight into the west side of the field,
I'm
Mahoney.
confused now. We're going this way, right?
Mahoney Creek traffic, forward Papa is departing, circling around to Cougar Ranch, Mahoney Creek.
Wait, how did I just do a 360? Alright, let's go back the other way.
Downwind sim, you're popping up.
I've got this got some points. So that's why.
You're off your hot mic French.
Oh, okay, I see what I did. So I took off the other direction. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I'm overflying the field. I am downwind runway Runway 4, yeah.
Code range for my Charlie. I think we're somewhere in the vicinity of the strip, and we will depart to the north here, head for lower
in the wrong. I took off runway 22 there at Marble Creek instead of 4. My God, this is embarrassing. All right.
Inbound in sight.
So I made a bad call there at Marble Creek. I said I was taking off runway 4. I actually took off runway 22.
So Thomas Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo, missed the field, going around Thomas Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to be joining a left base for runway 3 for a full stop, Thomas Creek.
It is easiest to land 2-1 and part 3 due to terrain at Thomas Creek.
Roger. Alright, he's saying 2-1's best.
Alright, fellas, thanks for the good banner spot. Right bounce. See you later.
Maybe we'll do that then. Traffic here, I've got him in sight.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Piper 836, Foxburg Sierra, taking off to the northwest, Cougar Ranch.
Thomas Creek, Cessna 15 November is overflying the field south to north at 5,800, and we're going to circle back to land runway 21, Thomas Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo is going to be on a short final again for runway 3 one more time.
Indian Creek traffic, 4-71 Charlie Tango, turn base on final straight in for runway 4, Indian Creek.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Black Rhino helicopter turning final for the northbound runway, going to vacate up to the east side, Cougar Ranch.
Ticket Rob.
And Cougar Ranch traffic, Black Rhino helicopters clear the runway to the right,
is on
Cougar Ranch.
First notch of flaps.
Cougar Ranch traffic, forward Papa departing the northbound runway, straight out departure, Cougar Ranch.
South Creek traffic, straight up south, make a quick departure. We'll be depart to the west to the Middleport Lodge.
Thomas Creek traffic, we're clear of the active runways, Thomas Creek.
How far are we right now?
Storm up in New York.
Thomas Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is joining a 2-mile final for runway 21, Thomas Creek.
I got you, that'll be the factor for
Hey,
Mike,
Mike, thanks for the kind words for Annie West. You made her day. She was very appreciative.
Oh yeah, no, it's incredible the stuff that you guys work on for.
All right, I've got the field in sight right here.
Events. I appreciate it so much. That's why.
All right, see if I can make up for that last landing. Flaps 20.
You at Thomas Creek, John?
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 816 is approaching up the river here. We're going to overfly the area and jump in a left-hand traffic pattern landing back to the south, Thomas Creek.
Okay, he's hanging it right, so we'll stay on our
Indian Creek traffic, 4-71 Charlie Tango, back taxiing runway 4, Indian Creek.
Go flaps 30 for this one.
Was that you leaving Thomas Creek, John?
All right, Gumps, gas, undercarriage, X-prop, seatbelt switches,
November
props.
6298, top us on a 2-mile straight in for runway 21, Thomas Creek, following traffic in sight on final.
For Mike Charlie is going to overfly the field, just do a 180 land, short final for
It's so hard
runway
to tell what
16
that
at lower
actual
land.
runway is. A forward slip.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Black and White helicopter departing to the north along the river, Cougar Ranch.
Gonna be long again.
Super straight, that's overflying Thomas Creek. We're headed up to Middleport Lodge. Thomas Creek traffic.
Alright, that was actually much better.
One Charlie Tango, clear, runway 4, Indian Creek.
Okay, I'm really happy with that one.
For the runway for east departure, Indian Creek.
Lower land 4 Mike Charlie, left 180, short final 16.
Thomas Creek, Cessna 15 November is clear of the runway, Thomas Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, November 6298, Papa, short final runway 21, Thomas Creek.
Yay, I feel really good about that one. That last one,
will be over
that last one over at Marbles.
180 or 16,
terrifying, to say the least.
Indian Creek traffic.
Alright, flaps back up to 20.
20 Bravo Charlie, taking off.
Make sure you're
Runway,
getting lean. Carb heat is coming back
runway
in.
04, and we'll be departing to the east, Indian Creek.
That's going around at middle 4 quad, traffic to the north.
Thomas traffic, Kodiak 816 short final landing south.
For my knowledge, clear lower ground loop real quick for you.
Oh boy.
And Thomas, Kodiak's on the go.
I'm clear at Thomas and area top.
All right, yeah, no worries. I rushed you on that one. That's my bad.
You ground looped it. It's all
Lower
good.
Loon, Papa 6 Foot Sierra, turning final 16, Lower Loon.
Alright, so where are we going next? We're going to take off runway 3.
Fourth Papa, approaching the area for about
Yeah, we're going to head over to Mahoney.
To the southwest. We get
And we're just going to join the final there for runway 4, so it's going to be a right crosswind departure, straight into the final. And that would actually put us on a left base for runway 4.
Here's straight, that's 4 final, middle 4 quad, to the west, up down the break.
Alright, fuel elevation over there is 4618, and our runway is 2,400 feet.
Ice because it's snowy over here. It's hard to tell. I gotta jump off the computer.
Thomas Kodiak on the left-hand downwind. We're going to head downstream here a little bit, 180, and come back and land to the south. Thomas.
We've got time to take off, so we're going to do it.
Lower lane traffic, helicopter 145 Zulu Bravo 3, south of the field, kind of following the wheel, go for 16 lower lane.
Yeah, so down to another go around for Middle Fork.
Lower Loon, 6 Foot Sierra, clear
Make sure you're coming in a little bit. Yeah, we're ready to go. Thomas Creek, Cessna 15 November, taking off runway 3, right crosswind departure out to the east. Thomas Creek.
Yeah, that's over the Middle Fork quad.
Alright, here we go.
Thomas Creek.
And that Kodiak is going to be kind of on a downwind now.
Kodiak 816 on about 2 mile final, landed to the south. Thomas.
Thomas traffic, Cessna 15 November, just departed runway 3. We're going to hug the east side, and we've got you in sight.
Yep, got you in sight.
East side or south side? Not sure if I said that right.
Lower lane traffic, black and white helicopters on the left base, we're on 6, turning to final now, lower lane.
Alright, flaps 10.
Lower lane traffic, 4 clear then, lower lane.
Middle Fork quad, and neighbor. That's what that's gonna go.
Alright. Mahoney Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, left base, runway 4, full stop, Mahoney. Our carb heat's coming back on.
Thomas Creek traffic, number 38 Romeo departing runway 3. We're going to make a right crosswind departure south following the Middle Fork Salmon River.
Flaps 20.
Lower lane traffic, black and white helicopters clear 16.
Alright, Gux, gas, undercarriage mix, prop, seatbelt switches, flaps to go.
Yeah, my bad. I'll get out of your way.
No, you're alright. Scenery.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is on final, runway 4, full stop, Mahoney. See if we can find this one.
That was great.
Outside speed, power. And get that nose down.
We landed at Middle Fork quad.
rest of those flaps. Still looking for the field. This could be it right here. Tiki 406, we are in the Idaho backcountry right now. Struggling to find a lot of these fields, to be honest.
Thank you guys. Thank you for having me. I'm sure you guys can see me.
Right now we are on final at Mahoney Creek. I think I've got it in sight. I think this is it right here. This is one of them. I'm not sure if this is Mahoney or the one right next to it, Cougar Ranch. Alright, we're gonna put her down here.
Top of the traffic, give trade up the coach on the short final.
It's long, no, I don't like it. We're going around.
I'm free.
Car beat in, full power. Flaps 30.
Overland Creek traffic. We'll get 114 Papa. Departing the southbound runway, Overland Creek.
I'm not sure if that was it back there.
Indian Creek traffic, quarter 71 Charlie Tango, taxiing to runway 4 for departure east. That's the Indian Creek supporter, moving to runway 4.
Piper November 20 Bravo Charlie.
Keep flying. I'm not going to
downwind,
have to make any
for runway
180s
03,
in here between the mountains.
Thomas Creek.
Not enough space. Flaps 10.
Thomas Creek, give trade up the south square, back to the bars. I think we got our way to here.
Alright, since we missed that one, let's head to Lower Loon, which should be straight ahead. Then maybe all the ones that we missed, we'll try to hit up on the way back.
Thomas Creek traffic.
Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 5615 November is 5 miles southwest at 5600 inbound for full stop. Yeah, Lower Loon traffic.
Lower Loon traffic, we'll go 114 with Papa. We're departing the area following the river to the southwest. We've got 5 November in sight. We'll remain on the west side of the river.
Roger, we'll stay on the east side and we're looking for you. 15 November.
Indian Creek traffic, quarter 71 Charlie Tango, departing runway 4, eastbound Thomas Creek, Indian Creek departure.
Alright, Lower Loon, they've got a north and a south runway. We're going to land runway 34.
November 20 Bravo Charlie, we are clear of the runway at Thomas Creek.
I'm just going to keep flaps at 10 right now.
And Thomas, Creek traffic,
come back on.
Kodiak 816 is going to be
we'll join a left
lining up
base
for
3-4.
northbound departure. Thomas.
Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November is 3 miles southwest, 5800. We're going to be joining a left base for runway 34, full stop, Lower Loon.
Indian Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, departing the area.
Field elevation there is, alright, 4,200 fuel elevation, 1,200 foot runway this one. We did terrible over at Marble Creek, which had an 1,100 foot runway.
Keep an eye out. I got you inside. I'm headed sending. Yep.
We're going to go.
Definitely going to want to make sure we have our speed dialed in.
Right now. See you approaching.
come in right around 60, 65 miles an hour. This is the field right here. I've got it in sight. At least we can see this one. Let's go flaps
Thomas,
20.
correct traffic, Kodiak 816 departing northbound. We will be right-hand downwind departure to the north, or to the south.
We might have to just fly out south a little bit and come back and land.
Is overflying the field at 6,500 north to south, following the river on the creek.
At least we know where the field is.
Traffic 471 Charlie Tango. I am 3 miles to the northwest, inbound Thomas Creek. 7,000.
Indian Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo, short final runway 22, full stop, Indian Creek.
Lower Loon traffic. Cessna 15 November is over the field now at 5,000. We're going to be flying out to the south for a couple miles and coming back to land runway 34, Lower Loon.
And the seated stall 701 sounds nice. That's
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 816 is climbing through 6,000, departing the area southbound. Thomas.
4071 Charlie Tango, I got you in sight. I'm taking a left to fly
Is this the
over
Payware
field
170? Yes,
and,
Tiki, this is
join
the Carenado
for
Cessna
the
170.
Runway 4.
Sorry if I'm not looking up at the
Thomas
chat
Creek.
buttons. This is really stressful flying through the mountains. Alright, rest of those flaps. Field in sight. Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November, short final, 3-4, full stop, Lower Loon. Forward slip.
Indian Creek traffic, number 3 Romeo is clear.
Coming in too hot, and again, I don't think I'm going to be able to put it down in time. Definitely not. Full power, flaps up a notch, and carb heat in. Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November, going around runway 34, Lower Loon. Alright, maybe we'll try to land from the north. Do that.
Thomas Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, overflowing the field. I'm gonna make a turn and head in runway 22, I guess. Thomas Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, 14 Papa, overflying the field at 6,500, continue following the river, Thomas Creek.
There is, downwind sim. Check at the very, wait, no, I'm on, I'd say if you go to my YouTube channel, at the very bottom of the description on my videos, there's a link to downwind sim. Let me see if I can grab it for you real quick. Tiki 406. They do these flights on the first Monday of every month.
X3 Kilo Delta is taxiing at 34, remain on the east.
Here, I'm going to link you to the event page, and then you can, at the bottom of the event page, they have the link to their Discord.
Here, 748 Hotel Sierra, radio check.
Have a 5. Thomas Creek traffic, short 471 Charlie Tango, short final for runway 22, Thomas Creek.
Alright, let's circle back. Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November is 2 miles north of the field, coming into land on the south runway, Lower Loon. Alright, I'm going full flaps now. Let's get slowed as much as possible. Alright, gas, undercarriage, mixed prop, seatbelt switches, flaps.
Thomas Creek traffic, 238 hotels on runway 3 will be departing to the east when the traffic's clear.
Indian Creek traffic, 748 Hotel Sierra is going to be departing to the east, Indian Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango clear, runway 22, Thomas Creek.
Marble Creek traffic, 4 Papa, about 3 miles to the south, straight in for northbound runway, Marble Creek.
Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November, short final, For the south runway, full stop, lower loon. Where's the field? Where is it? Alright, I think I've got it in sight. Watch that airspeed.
The winds are 170 out of Indian Creek. 173 knots.
Alright, thank you.
Great craft. You're trading up south to the east, Mahoney and Cougar Ranch.
Start back to idle, holding it off. Oh, alright. Touchdown before I thought we would, but not too bad. Alright. Hey, I'll take it.
Up and away, there he goes.
I'm taking the prop strike out, Rob. We'll see
So
how many times
we only
I
landed
end up
on
in
one
the
runway
river.
shorter than this today, which this one's 1,200 feet. The one over at Marble Creek was 1,100 feet. We almost killed ourselves over there at Marble. I'm pretty happy with the way this landing turned out.
Mahoney Creek craft. You're trading up
Here at Lower
We
Loon.
appear to be about 2.5.
Alright, do it, Tiki. Heck yeah, man. Join in.
Southwest inbound, Mahoney Creek.
I think this airplane doesn't have any parking.
Okay. Mixture, we're leaning out.
Lower Loon,
Carby
November
is back
1971
in.
Echo, just south of the
Flaps
airstrip,
back to
following
20.
the river. I'm going to do a
And
flyover
trim,
at
reset.
7,000, and then turn around and come in for a southbound landing. Lower Loon. Marble Creek, 1-4, pop clear.
Alright, so which fields have we hit so far and which ones did we miss? Let's see. We took off from Johnson Creek.
3 Kilo Delta is going to backtack.
We landed there at Indian Creek.
Mahoney Creek craft. You're trading up hotel. We think we got the runway and shot runway below approach eastbound.
Thomas Creek we missed on the first attempt, but we just landed. Wait, where are we? We're at Lower Loon. We missed Thomas on the first attempt. Then we went over to Mahoney. We landed at Mahoney, and then we came back up to Marble, where we had that
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak
really ugly
Delta
landing.
departing 16. We're going to be
Then
southwest.
we came
bound to
back
the
and
Florida
landed
Lower
at
Loon.
Thomas. Then we came up to Lower Loon.
That's approach.
No, we missed Mahoney, didn't we?
Runway at
Alright, let me start over. We started off at Thomas. We landed at Indian. We missed Thomas on the first attempt.
Thomas Creek traffic, 471.
Then we went to Marble.
Backtack and runway 22.
Had a really bad landing, then came back to Thomas.
To north.
Landed, and then we missed Mahoney. And then we landed at Lower
Lower
Loon.
Loon traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is clear of the area to the
So
southwest.
now we've got Mahoney is one of the ones we missed.
Mahoney Creek craft. You're trading up
And was Cougar Ranch on the list? Delta 47. Alright, Cougar Ranch. So Cougar Ranch and Mahoney, which are both right next to each other. We're going to have to go and see if we can hit those. And once we hit both of those, we've pretty much hit all the fields that were on the plan for today. Maybe we'll head back to Johnson afterwards. So let's go try Mahoney and Cougar. And how are we doing on time? 9:30? Yeah, that'll probably be it for time. Mahoney and Cougar, and then we'll head back to Johnson. And we'll call it a night.
Mahoney Creek. 8 up final.
What tablet is that? That is an older iPad. I think it's a 10.5 inch iPad. I can't remember what version number it is, but iPad 10.5 inch, and I'm running Garmin Pilot. The Garmin Pilot app on it, Tiki. And I've got the tablet streaming through some third-party software so that you guys are able to see what I'm looking at here in the tablet.
Lower Loon, November 197 Echo, just northeast of the airstrip, coming in for a southbound landing.
Alright, so 7-1 Echo is coming in to land, and then after he lands, we'll take off.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta 2 northeast of the field, along the river, gonna go straight in for 22 Mahoney.
I think I'm going to take off to the north. Looks like it's downhill going to the north, and we have more obstacle clearance out that way as well.
Thomas Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, departing runway 22 VFR north, Thomas Creek.
We'll run to the bathroom real quick. Parking brake. You guys can watch this guy land. He should be turning just around the bend here at any moment. I'll be right back, guys.
And Kodiak's clear 22 at Mahoney.
Great, that's the now. We're going to back taxi on the runway to depart for a northeastbound departure.
Wait, so where did the guy go?
Marble Creek traffic, Forest Papa departing southbound runway, straight up departure south, Marble Creek.
Thomas Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, clear.
Alright, we're going to use this runway, north runway, runway 4. And then we'll do a left downwind departure out to the southeast and go try to find Mahoney and Cougar.
Marble Creek traffic.
Okay, trim, flaps,
inbound, full stop. Coming in from the
bring in our
south,
mixture, not quite full, but almost full.
Departure, Thomas Creek.
We're ready.
Mahoney Creek traffic, give us straight up. We're departing northeast runway, a quick 180, land on Cougar Ranch, southbound runway. Mahoney Creek.
Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November is taking off runway 4 to the north. What's the name of
Creek traffic,
what a terrible radio call.
I'm overflying the field. I'm going to loop back.
I don't even know where I'm at, that's why. And did I give myself enough space here? Alright, I want a little bit more space than that, hold on.
Cougar Ranch traffic, give us straight up. Dropping into a creek. We're going to land southbound runway.
Oh my goodness. What did I hit? These rocks.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is departing runway 4, going to be a 180 as well, and to the southbound runway at Cougar Ranch, Mahoney.
Alright, here we go. Power set, engines green.
Marble Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango. I'm making a.
Please don't flip.
Base to final, short final for the northbound runway at Marble Creek.
And tap on the brakes.
Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, taking off northbound, Thomas Creek. Cougar Ranch traffic, Kodiak turning final, southbound runway, Cougar Ranch.
I'll get to your messages here in the chat in a moment. Let's go flaps 10. Skyforce Sim, I haven't heard of it, Tiki. That airplane ever landed? Okay, Rohite, what's going on, Rohite?
Kodiak's going around, southbound runway.
From the beach to the slopes, how do you get a good, I hope you had a good trip this past weekend. Yes, I did. Thank you, Rohite. Yes, you're right. From the beach to the slopes. Oh, man. How's it going, Real Hype?
Thomas Creek traffic, November 6298, pop, departing runway 4.
Alright, we're going to climb up a little bit out this way, where we can find room to make a 180, and then we'll go back and overfly and head back out to the southwest. See if we can find Mahoney Creek and Cougar Ranch. Our last 2 stops. Flaps up. Yeah, doing some tail wheel bush flying in Idaho this evening. Bro Hype, this is something I'm, to be honest, very terrible at.
Marble Creek traffic, 471, Charlie Tango clear, northbound runway, Marble Creek.
It's gone okay so far, except our landing over at Marble Creek, which was our 2nd or 3rd stop. We almost killed ourselves. Almost overran the runway and almost nosed over, getting on the brakes real hard. Luckily, we came to a stop without breaking anything. But it was pretty ugly. Doing okay, had a slice of pizza a bit ago. I'm allergic to oregano, so I had to do some mega allergy meds. Oh man. Good day of flying, says Real Hype. What do you guys think? We have enough room? We're clear out left? I feel really bad about my landing over at Marble Creek, but I think I've made up for it in the last couple of landings.
Left downwind, runway 4, and I'll be leaving the area to the west. Thomas Creek.
Marble Creek traffic, Cody XE Kilo Delta is just over the ridge to the east of the field. We're going to circle in for the straight in runway 22, Marble Creek.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie is 2 miles to the southwest, and we'll be approaching and intend to make a landing back to
Alright, Mahoney Creek, fuel elevation 4,600, and we've got 2,400 feet of runway.
Good range, freight, northbound runway, or southbound runway will be going to the north. Good range.
Marble Creek traffic, Cody XE Kilo Delta is turning final, runway 22, Marble Creek.
Lower Loon traffic, Cessna 15 November is about 2 miles northeast, going to be overflying the field to the south at 6,500 over the river, Lower Loon.
Tommy, good to hear you on the radio. You finally made it.
Made it.
Glad to have you, my friend.
Thanks, Ralph.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, we're on a left downwind for the runway 22, Mahoney Creek.
Mahoney Creek traffic, give us rate about now is about field elevation, northbound over to Creek will be no factor. Mahoney Creek.
Marble Creek traffic, Cody X clear the runway to the right, Marble Creek.
I feel like maybe if there's time we should go back to Marble and make up for that one landing. Yeah. I used no sunscreen either, Row Hype. I don't think I burned that bad. A little bit on my forehead, but I don't think I'm going to peel or anything. So I think I'm good. But yeah, man.
Rolling Creek traffic,
definitely
about 4.5 to the south.
Cuban Italian blood skin helps.
Marble Creek traffic, Cody XE Kilo Delta is departing runway 22 southwestbound along the river, Marble
Alright, first
Creek.
time we attempted Mahoney, we did not, I don't think we found the field at all, or at least I didn't see anything that looked like it would be it. So let's see if we can spot it this time.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie is on short final, runway 22, Mahoney Creek.
22 at Mahoney. Okay, so they're landing to the south. I guess we'll join the straight in.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Kodiak 816 is inbound, 5,700.
Alright, car
We've
beat's
got
coming
the
on.
departing traffic in sight, and we're just going to stay on the right side of the creek here.
Oh, this guy's northbound, so that's not the guy that's landing, it's on final. Mahoney Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is about 4 miles north of the field, going to be making a straight in for runway 22 Mahoney.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta 3 north of the field, going to enter right base for 21 Thomas Creek.
Alright, gas,
traffic,
both tanks, undercarriage,
right downwind
make sure we're going to keep where it's at.
Thomas Creek.
Prop, seatbelt switches, all of our lights on, flaps to go. We've got 10 in for now.
Big traffic, keep straight up on now has field in sight. Going to make a low approach for the northbound runway.
Traffic here.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is left base, runway 3, turning to final now, Thomas Creek.
Alright, field should be at 2 miles at our 12 o'clock. Bring in another notch of flaps.
Little
And
Soldier Mountain traffic, November 6 Unary, pop on a left downwind for the landing south, Little Soldier Mountain traffic.
Hey, Schmitty, welcome.
Hey. Papa is on final for the southbound runway, Little Soldier Mountain.
Alright, fuel elevation there I said was 146.
Going around runway 3, entering a right downwind for runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Kodiak 816 is inbound, 2 mile final, landing runway 22, Mahoney.
Mahoney traffic, Cessna 15 November, short final, runway 22, Mahoney. This could be it right here. That's gotta be it.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is turning right base, runway 3, and turning final now, Thomas Creek.
I don't know if that's it. We're gonna land there.
Mahoney Creek traffic, I've got the aircraft on final in sight.
Alright, rest of those flaps.
Marble Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango departing southbound Marble Creek.
I hope this is Mahoney, I'm not really sure. This might not even be it, but we're gonna land here anyways. Maybe.
Little Soldier Mountain, November 6 Unary, Papa, turn in a short final landing south, Little Soldier Mountain traffic.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta, turning around now, going to depart runway 21 up to the northwest, Thomas Creek.
I have no idea.
Who just landed at Little Soldier?
That would be me.
Mahoney traffic, Cessna 15 November is clear of the runway, Mahoney. I think I'm at the right place.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 816 is going around.
Marble Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, clear. Departing southbound,
Alright, let's clean her up real quick.
5,000 ascending. Marble Creek.
Carb heat is in. We'll pull the mix out and we'll bring our flaps back up to 20 and reset our trim.
Welcome to the Cool Kid Club.
This has got to be it. Here's a little building right here. It's
Mahoney
got to
Creek
be Mahoney.
traffic, Kodiak 816 is turning left downwind runway 22, Mahoney.
Wait, this might actually be Cougar Creek.
Okay, that was a little crazy one.
It looks like we're closer to Cougar. This might be Cougar and not Mahoney. Where would Mahoney be? Maybe at the top of this ridge right here?
Fixie, you gonna,
Honestly, I think I'm at
down the hill, or
Cougar.
you gonna be okay over there?
I think I'm gonna slide down. I'm at full beans right now, and it's not moving at all.
I think this is Cougar.
Well, spinning around and.
Let me see. Field elevation at Cougar's 42. Thing is, we don't really have an accurate altimeter setting right now. We
Excellent.
have no weather
Well, you've come to
stations
the right
nearby,
place.
so it's really hard to tell. We're a little bit above 42, so yeah, this is probably Cougar and not Mahoney.
Cotton Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, 6,000 overflying the field, leaving the area, Cotton Creek.
I want to see what Brant does here in the Kodiak. If he lands here, let's see what he does.
Yeah. All right, go ahead. Whenever you're ready, I'll watch your departure.
All right, well, we can scratch Cougar off the list then, and let's go see if we can find Mahoney.
Cotton Creek, I have you in sight. I'll continue climbing.
All right, which direction should we take off in? What's going to give us better clearance?
Is there a rudder technique for that?
This appears to be downhill going this way, so I think we should take off to the north. Let me sit here for a moment and see
All right, well done.
where the Kodiak goes.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kitbox 4062 Romeo, radio check.
Stop by 5.
Row hype, let's see.
Mahoney Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, 2 miles out.
I'm the same way. I have the olive complexion, much like you, so burn is rare, and when it happens, it rarely hurts. Yeah, I have to be outside all day long to burn.
Approaching runway 22. We're
But I
going
will
to
burn.
be down the river this time on about a 2-mile final, Mahoney.
You're flying in terrain that commercial
Traffic,
maneuvers,
and I will extend Porter 71
gates on
Charlie Tango.
pylons, lazy 8s, and chandels were created for.
Here,
How to climb out of a
Little Soldier
canyon.
Mountain departing to the west.
I've got to practice some more of those, row hype.
Little Soldier craft, Beaver 38 up the hood. We're inbound somewhere from the northeast. Looking.
Good for that Kodiak.
Little Soldier traffic, Kodiak.
Okay, he's up there, so I think he found the
at
right
about
field.
10,000 feet. You're going to circle around until you can find the area, Little Soldier.
Where is he?
Mahoney Creek traffic,
Okay,
Kodiak
there he
816
is.
on the short final,
Oh,
runway
wait.
22, Mahoney.
Okay, he's up there. This has got to be Mahoney over here where this guy's at. But yeah, at the top of that shelf. So we landed at Cougar.
Mahoney traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, with left downwind for runway
Alright, there we go. So now we know what we're doing now.
Mahoney.
So we're going to go up there. Alright, let's go. Flaps
Little
trim,
Soldier traffic, 8
fixture,
Hotel Sierra
we'll bring in
off
on
and
line up.
flying to the north. Little Soldier.
The Mahoney traffic, Kodiak is clear of runway 22.
We landed at Cougar, not Mahoney. Oops. Making all kinds of mistakes today. Cougar Ranch traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to be taking off runway 2, Cougar Ranch.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kitbox 62 Romeo, runway 21, Thomas Creek.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango. I'm going to extend my downwind. I'm at 5,600 for the traffic leaving Cougar, and then I'll make a base final for Mahoney Creek.
Little Soldier traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is in a right base for the southbound runway turning final now, Little Soldier.
Alright, I'm not sure where he is, but he knows about us, so here we go. Alright, speed looks good, flaps to 10.
471 Charlie Tango, turning base now, 5,600, looking for traffic, inbound.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Cessna 15 November is maneuvering through the mountains at 4,700 to the north. We're going to go out a couple miles and turn back to land Mahoney Creek behind the traffic. Cougar Ranch.
Got you inside.
Hey, Bush League Legends just rated the channel with 23 viewers. Hey, appreciate it, Bush League Legends. Welcome, everybody.
Mahoney traffic, 471 Charlie Tango.
We just took off Cougar Ranch. We're going to fly out a couple miles to the north, and we're going to circle back and attempt to land at Mahoney. Flaps 10. And flaps up. Did I bring flaps up? Yeah, flaps up. Alright, let's get some altitude. We'll go out here where we can circle. Queso 27911. What's up? Welcome to the channel, man. Carbon Prompt. Whee! Welcome, guys. It's been a pretty successful day so far. I've only had one instance where we almost killed ourselves. That was over at Marble Creek. Right. Almost overran the runway and ended up in the trees. Luckily, we got her stopped in time without flipping her. It was a close one, though. 3 Sheet Nation. Love seeing someone stream the 170. I don't fly it too much. I've only flown this thing a handful of times, but I do love the airplane. It is pretty nice. Alright. I think we've got enough room here. We're clear left.
5 and 10,000.
Let's go attempt to land at Mahoney now. Car's coming back. Carb heat's coming on.
And 971 Echo 716 Delta Mike.
Laps 10.
080 47 now at 12,000 feet inbound Indian Creek.
Roger that, thanks.
Alright, so we are, what, 3 miles northeast of the field?
471 Charlie Tango, Mahoney Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, clear active. Mahoney Creek.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November's 3 miles northeast, going to be landing runway, landing on the south runway, full stop Mahoney Creek.
Traffic, Beaver Street, south, modified left stage, full, the southbound, runway, Swordman Mountains.
Indian Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta's overhead at 7,600, entering a long left downwind for runway 4, Indian Creek.
There goes nothing.
Alright, gumps check for before landing. Our gas is both tanks, undercarriage, mixed prop, seatbelt switches, flaps to go.
Turning base model.
Fuel elevation there at Mahoney 4,600, and we've got 2,100 feet of runway.
Little closer traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is just circling, so we have this other circling traffic in sight. We are not landing.
Northbound traffic, Beaver Street, up to Hotel, running final for what appears to be a top runway. Just be air.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, 2 mile final, runway 22, full stop Mahoney. Alright, thank God this airplane just popped into view because I didn't know which hill it was. It's this hill right here is where we're landing.
3 Kilo Delta turning a 3 mile final, runway 4, Indian Creek.
Flaps 30.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Romeo, about a 4 mile final, and we'll slow down for the
Alright, rest of those flaps. Oh, it's got 40 or 50 degrees of flaps. Let's keep it at 30.
Indian Creek 16 Delta Mike is
Watch that airspeed, get that nose down.
West, we'll be crossing midfield, left downwind, runway 4, Indian Creek.
Josh, are you sliding?
Yeah.
way back.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Fox 16 of Romeo will be making a right 363, Mahoney Creek.
Really hard to tell how high we are with the snow here because there's grass.
Hold it.
Hold it. Alright, I'll take it.
That's right, very unorthodox go around.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Kodiak 816. We're going to be departing runway 3 northbound and then making a 180 coming back to Cougar Ranch. Mahoney Creek.
Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta departing runway 4 to the southeast Indian Creek.
Get out of here.
Mahoney traffic, Cessna 15 November is clear of the runway, Mahoney. Alright, let's clean her up. Flaps back to 20. Let me see how many notches we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, 40. So let's go 20 for takeoff. We'll reset our trim. Carb heat's going back in.
This might be one. Let's see.
And let's pull the mixture back quite a bit for now. We'll bring it back in some once we take off. Alright, so we knocked out Cougar Ranch and Mahoney. So I think we've hit every single field now. What do we got on time?
Indian Creek traffic, 16716
I'll tell you what, let's go back to Marble.
5 miles to the west.
I want to make up my landing from Marble.
Runway 4.
It was really bad our first attempt. So we'll go back to Marble. We'll do a full stop there, and then we'll head back home to Johnson Creek.
Indian Creek traffic, Kodiak
3 Sheet Nation, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. So yeah, we'll do that. Let's go back to Marble. Make up for our first landing that we did there. That was terrible. And then we'll head back home to
16 is turning up the river.
To Johnson
We're
Creek,
about
3
a 4-mile
Uniform
final,
2.
landing runway 22.
Little Soldier Mountain, November 62908 Papa departing north. Little Soldier Mountain.
Alright, I'm going to want to take off downhill, so I'm going to taxi down to the other end.
Josh, what are you flying tonight?
This is at Wilga. It's first time I've flown it. I made it. Little Soldier Mountain, November 62908 Papa, clear the runway and leaving the area to the north. Little Soldier Mountain traffic.
Alright, so we'll take off to the north. We'll do
traffic,
a downwind departure out to the south. We'll probably have to.
For the southbound runway, so Little Soldier
Yeah,
Mountain
that's what we're going to do. Left downwind departure out to the south, southeast.
Thomas Creek, 8 Hotel
We'll follow the creek or the river
south
back into Marble
runway,
Creek.
Thomas.
Genesis, thanks for the Twitch follow. Welcome aboard, man.
Indian Creek,
0 Bravo Charlie,
right
taking off runway 04, Mahoney Creek.
Cougar Ranch, Cody on short final.
Cody, actual final, mountain on your way.
No, you're fine.
Negative.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Fox 16 Romeo is turning a left base for runway 22.
Alright, we got a guy on left base for 2-2 at Mahoney, so we're not going to quite line up yet. We'll hold here at the end.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, we're headed out to the north. We're going to circle back and try to get into Cougar Creek Ranch. Mahoney Creek.
Here comes the guy. He's turning final now.
Mahoney Creek traffic, Fox 16 Romeo is on the short final for
The Cougar Ranch, Cody is clear of the runway.
Little Soldier traffic, Kodiak's clear of the runway.
Now we got a flat tire.
Nice.
Is that him? Is he going to?
Indian Creek,
Okay, this
November
is...
716 Delta. Mike is turning right base, runway 04.
So we've got Cougar Ranch right next door. Let's see if they land on the right fields. Okay, it looks like he's got it in sight. So we're up here at Mahoney, and just down in this little valley off the edge of this cliff is Cougar Ranch.
Little Soldier traffic,
got the right field.
departing northbound runway, and will
At
be
forward
to
slip,
the
nice.
east. Little Soldier.
Thomas Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, clear of the runway.
So as soon as he clears, we'll take off.
Indian Creek, November 197 Echo, right base for northeast arrival. Indian Creek.
Indian Creek, traffic 706 Delta Mike is final, runway 4, Indian Creek.
Little Soldier traffic, Kodiak's clear there to the
Alright,
east.
this is
Little
runway
Soldier.
4 out to the north. Mahoney Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to be taking off runway 4, Mahoney.
Mahoney Creek, Cougar Creek. Cougar Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, inbound to land from the north, Cougar Creek.
Try not to go off the edge of the mountain. We can. Alright, here we go.
Thomas Creek traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is 3 west of the field. We're going to circle
Airborne,
along the
tapping the
river
brakes.
there to enter left base for the runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Got that traffic over there landing at Cougar Insight, no factor.
Head for Thomas Creek. Mahoney Creek traffic, 471 Charlie Tango, departing runway 4 to the northbound, going to circle back Cougar, Mahoney Creek.
Indian Creek, November 197 Echo, short final for runway 4, Indian Creek.
Alright, speed checks. We got
And
it
Indian Creek
altitude,
716
flaps
Delta
to
Mike
10.
is clear, runway 4, Indian Creek.
And flaps can come up.
Hammer traffic.
Best climb in this airplane is 88 miles an hour. We'll pitch for that. We'll come out here a little bit, we'll circle back, and then we'll head down to the southwest.
Cougar Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie's clear of the runway, Cougar Creek.
Indian Creek, taking Pop Charlie 991, 5 mile file for runway 04, Pop Charlie 9, Indian Creek.
Thomas Creek, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is wrapping around the river here on the south side, entering final for runway 3, Thomas Creek.
Indian Creek, November 714, Charlie Juliet on final for 04, Indian Creek. Mahoney Creek, Kentucky, Romeo, with the 4 for the butcher.
Alright, we're clear left. Do a 180.
Remember 197 Echo, Indian Creek, traffic clear of 04, Indian Creek.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Kodiak 816 is lining up for a departure off of runway 22.
Thomas Creek, Kodiak is
We're
clear.
going to overfly Mahoney and Cougar. We're going to go this way around the mountains, out east. That should take us over.
West, and we'll be
Some traffic here that just
straight in
departed
runway
Mahoney.
4.
S-turn so I can see them.
Cougar.
Right there.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, on about 4 miles to the northeast inbound for runway 20. Looking for traffic departing.
Indian Creek, Pop Charlie 901 on 1 mile final for 104, Indian Creek.
That's a Kodiak departing runway 20. We'll be making a right-hand downwind departure heading north. We'll be looking at inbound traffic.
Mahoney traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to be overflying the field from north to south at 6500 Mahoney.
Kodiak's got you in sight.
Thomas Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra departing to the north, Thomas.
Some traffic here at 11 o'clock.
You're straight south to the car northbound behind 800 Sierra, Summit Creek.
Cougar
There's no factor.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Porter 71 Cherry Tango, 3 mile final for runway 20, Cougar Ranch.
Back before takeoff act.
More traffic
Cougar
down
Ranch
below.
traffic, Kodiak 816, well south of the field, climbing through 6,000. We're just going to be basically overflying Mahoney on our way up northbound.
Mahoney traffic, November 1698. I'm gonna go around and fly out to the north here and try that approach southbound Mahoney traffic.
Alright, I've got him in sight.
Thomas Creek traffic,
Down there.
Kodiak is departing runway 3 behind the Beaver. It'll be
So there's the river.
Northeast along the river.
The river goes out left. We're going to hang a right here between the mountains, and Marble Creek is just on the other side of these mountains.
4,800, I have traffic in sight. I have the departing traffic and the go around traffic in sight.
Indian Creek traffic, 716 Delta Mike, back taxi runway 4, Indian Creek.
Traffic, keep on keeping the Romeo. It's about a 7-mile final for the future.
Marble Creek traffic. Cessna 15 November is about 4 miles south of the field. We're going to be joining a right base for runway 4 for full stop, Marble Creek. Alright, fuel elevation there's 4,700. We've got 1,100 feet of runway.
South Mahoney Creek traffic. Oh, geez, right on top of somebody.
Cougar Ranch, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, short final, runway 20, Cougar Ranch.
Good to be off to our right here somewhere. Continue slowing now. Let's bring in the carburetor heat, or pull out carb heat. Power's going to come back.
Landmark traffic 4 to 5 clear.
Mahoney traffic, November 1698, Papa clear, active runway, Mahoney traffic.
Mahoney traffic, you're betrayed up to the inner low left downwind for...
First notch of flaps.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 2 Kilo Delta is entering left-bound for the southbound runway behind the Beaver, Mahoney.
Cougar Ranch, Porter 71 Charlie Tango, clear, runway 20, Cougar Ranch.
Cougar Ranch, keep on 16 to Romeo.
Bring in another notch. Alright, before landing, fuel selector on both. Mix.
Mahoney traffic, 8 Hotel
Prop,
Sierra
seatbelt
on the left
switches,
downwind
flaps
for the
to
southbound
go.
runway.
Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is 3 miles south of the field. Going to be making straight in for runway 4, full stop, Marble Creek. I think I've got it in sight, but I'm not sure that's it. Let's hope so.
Mahoney Creek traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, base to final for southbound runway, Mahoney.
I want to say that's it right there,
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta left on 122.
but I won't know for sure until we get a little bit closer. Flaps 30.
Mahoney,
Traffic,
Hotel Sierra,
Kodiak
1 mile final
is
for 22.
overflying the field northbound. We're going to make a 180 and approach to the south.
Mahoney traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, half mile final for 22, Mahoney.
Mahoney traffic, that's clearing.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 10 and left base 22 behind the traffic, Mahoney.
Marble Creek, Cessna 15 November, short final, Marble Creek. That's definitely it. I see some airplanes
8
down
Hotel
there.
Sierra going around at
Alright, rest of those flaps.
Indian Creek, November 716 Delta Mike, departing runway 4, Indian Creek.
Might be better to come in the other way. Let's see if we can. This is how we did it the first time. We screwed up really bad. A little bit of power.
Cougar Ranch traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, taking off.
We have to go around. We'll go around and come back the other way.
22 Cougar Ranch, and we'll be departing to the northeast.
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm going around.
And 8
Laps
Hotel
30.
Sierra has
Full power, carb heat in.
Traffic from Cougar in sight.
Indian Creek, November 714 Charlie Juliet, taking out 04 Indian Creek.
Marble Creek, Cessna 15 November, going around Marble Creek. Alright, let's come back in the other way.
Mahoney traffic.
Try it from the other end.
22 Mahoney.
Lower loop traffic, Kodiak 16, 2 mile final, southbound. Departing runway 4 to the northeast. Great.
Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to fly out a couple miles to the north and come back and land the south runway, Marble Creek.
Mahoney traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, base to final, we have the departing traffic from Cougar in sight.
Not risking it this time. I did a terrible job our first time landing at Marble Creek. I didn't want to do it again, so I'm not risking it. We're going to come back and try to land from the other end.
Mahoney traffic,
Clear out left.
Hotel Sierra, clear of 22. Mahoney.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak is departing runway 4, and we're going to be a quick turn 180 down to Cougar, Mahoney.
And 8 Hotel Sierra will be right behind the departing traffic out of Mahoney.
Alright guys, let's try landing from the north this time.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta, right down and turning to a base now
and
for
power's coming back.
runway 20, Cougar.
From the white arc, first notch of flaps. Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is 2 miles north, going to be landing on the south runway, full stop, Marble Creek.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak turning final, runway 20, Cougar.
Mahoney traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, departing runway 4 to the north. Mahoney.
Laps 30.
Cougar traffic, Fox 16 Romeo is taxiing down to runway 20, and we'll wait for that aircraft to land. They'll find us.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak's clear, ball runway is Cougar.
Craft receiver straight to the south, park behind 8 Hotel Sierra.
Cougar traffic, Fox 16 Romeo is departing in from a 20 at Cougar.
Alright, I've got insights right
traffic,
here.
Piper 20 Bravo
Press
Charlie,
those
it's
flaps.
about 2 miles to the west, inbound to land.
And gumps, gas,
Lower
cylinder
Loop
carriage,
Creek.
mix, props, seatbelt switches, flaps. Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, short final, south runway, full stop, Marble.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is departing 20, right down at departure to the northeast, Cougar.
Lower Loon Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, we're overflying the field. We'll be entering a left downwind off to the north. Headline back to the south, Lower Loon Creek.
And Cougar traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is circling to the north, on the north side, waiting for departing traffic.
Mahoney Creek traffic.
Alright, we're alive.
Romeo is taking a right base for runway 4.
Therefore, that was a success.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak C, Kilo Delta's on the right downwind departing the area to the north, Cougar.
Alright, let's pull off over here, clean her up, then we'll take off. I think I'm gonna take off out to the south, since it's downhill. Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is clear of the runway, Marble Creek. Alright, let's lean that mix back out. Carb heat's going in. Flaps, we'll bring back down to 20. And reset our trim.
And Cougar traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, will do one more 360 for an approach to the
Alright guys, I think
Cougar.
that made up for our first landing there at Marble Creek. I'll take it. Let's head home to Johnson Creek 3, Uniform 2. I'm going to clear out our route just to clean up the iPad a little bit. Clear all of this. And where are we? Marble Creek, ID8.
Cougar traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, on approach for southbound runway, Cougar.
We're going to 3, Uniform 2, Johnson Creek.
For Mahoney, we're going to follow 8 Hotel Sierra, Cougar.
What we're going to do
Lower Loon Creek traffic, Piper 20 Bravo Charlie, southbound down the river,
join up with the river,
land,
then
Lower
head
Loon
out
Creek.
to the northwest. We'll be climbing. We'll climb up to about maybe 9,000 or so that'll get us over these mountains near Johnson Creek. And then we'll probably overfly and join a left down for runway 35.
Taxiing back to runway 20 for departure. Cougar Ranch.
So we're going to do a right crosswind departure now out of Marble Creek, runway 22. That's going to put us right there over the
We'll be making
river.
right traffic.
We'll follow that out.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak is 2
Piper
southwest
20 Bravo Charlie, short final. Landing runway 15,
Alright, trim,
I
flaps.
believe it is. Lower Loon Creek.
This mixture we need to bring in. Let's go.
Got that down to final for Cougar.
Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to be taking off runway 22, Marble Creek.
Around.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak turning final, southbound runway, Lower Loon.
Mixture. Not quite full. What is our field elevation here? 4,500. Yeah, we're going to keep it right about there for best power.
8 Hotel Sierra is making right base to right final.
On the brakes, full power.
Cougar Ranch, southbound runway.
Short field takeoff. Power
Lower Loon
set.
Kodiak is clear the runway.
Engines green.
Lower
Release
Loon.
the brakes.
I got Cessna following behind.
Tap on the brakes.
Roger. 8 Hotel Sierra on a short final for southbound runway, Cougar Ranch. Now whether or not I can get out of here is another story.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak C, Kilo Delta departing 16 to the southwest, Lower Loon.
It's tight for me out of my Hotel Sierra. I'm still taking off and landing.
November 3 Kilo Delta, you said you're flying a Kodiak, correct?
Right, took off to the north. Okay, so it's a left downwind departure. Screwed up with that left crosswind departure nonsense. I even made a bad radio call. That was not runway 22, that was runway 4. Made a couple of those bad calls today. Alright, safe altitude, speed looks alright. Let's go to flaps 10.
Sierra clear of the runway at Cougar.
They went on final for Cougar Ranch.
Yep.
Flaps up.
It's running final now to the ranch.
10-4. I'm holding short, run Cougar Ranch.
Ready to get run in, land to the ranch, out, snap runway.
Best climb in this airplane is 88 miles an hour. Our airspeed indicator is in MPH. Clear left.
Great. Clear the runway to the ranch.
Nice job, Josh.
Cougar Ranch traffic, quarter 71, Charlie Tango, departing runway 20. I'm going to circle over Mahoney above and head north. Cougar Ranch.
That's one of the Tiger 1 south.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is 2 north of the field along the river, going to be straight in for 22 Mahoney.
Marble Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is going to be overflying the field from north to south at 7,000 over the river, Marble Creek. Alright guys, let's head home to Johnson
Thomas
Creek.
Creek traffic, November 716 Delta Mike is coming in from the northeast, will be landing 21, Thomas Creek.
Lower Loon traffic, November 1971 Echo, southbound following the river for southeast directional landing.
Cougar Ranch traffic, quarter 71, Charlie Tango, right crosswind to the left departure of the area, Cougar Ranch.
Cyber Cypher, what's up man? Welcome to the channel. VATSIM, yes, we are connected to VATSIM.
1 mile modified final for runway 22 Mahoney.
Cougar Ranch traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra, taxiing to the southbound.
Alright, so we're overflying Marble out to the southeast, so we'll join up with the river, and we'll hang a right turn and fly out to the northeast as we continue our climb up to about maybe 10,000 or so to get over these mountains, and then into our final stop there at Johnson Creek.
That will be followed by 8 Hotel Sierra.
We can cut it a little bit right here.
Lower Loon traffic,
Got enough altitude.
1971 Echo, clear of the runway. Lower Loon.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak clear the runway, Mahoney.
Loud and clear.
Lower Loon traffic, quarter 71, Charlie Tango, about 4.5 miles out for inbound landing full south, Lower Loon.
Thomas Creek traffic is 716 Delta Mike is short final, runway 21.
Cougar Ranch traffic, 8 Hotel Sierra is YOLO departure to the north, Cougar Ranch.
Lower Loon, final for runway 16.
Mahoney traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta departing 22 to the south, Mahoney.
Who is that?
You made it, Ralph.
Yeah, that's good. Once you get it down,
Great, up on the south, Cougar Ranch. runway, I'm going to taxi for northbound park.
We're just gonna head out this way between the mountains, and we're gonna have to get over some of this stuff. Some of these peaks reach into the 9,000s. Hopefully 10 will get us over. We're gonna head straight this way. Should take us to Johnson Creek.
Lower Loon traffic for
Good fixes if they change the instruments in the 170. Last time I saw it, there was no electronic display in the middle there. I think that's optional. I'm not sure how to turn it on or off good fixes, but you can fly without that. There. I'm not sure how you do it there.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak.
Here we go.
Delta's 1 mile.
So you've got GPS. You can turn it off. Which we haven't been using that. I've got Garmin Pilot.
You're showing as a commercial airliner on
iPad.
my system too. How we doing?
How do I? There we go.
I think that has to do with not having the Cessna model.
Man,
Cougar traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta.
We're going to level off at 10.
Northbound runway, Cougar.
And we'll do a proper lean.
Yeah, you need to see us off in Kodiak first, and none of them shows up as a A320, which is weird.
Lower Loon traffic, it went on final at Lower Loon.
We got fuel a little bit above a quarter tank on each side. Getting pretty low. We got enough to get us back to Johnson.
Cougar traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is parting the area to the north along the river, low level.
It was, man. How'd you do today? Good fixes.
Lower Loon traffic, 471 Charlie.
You break any airplanes?
Extended my final
Had a pretty smooth ride, except for my first attempt at Marble Creek. We almost killed ourselves. Landed long, used up all the runway, got on the brakes real hard, almost tipped it over a couple of times, but luckily we got it stopped before the trees at the end. But it was still pretty bad.
Come on in, the water's great. Lower Loon.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta's 6 south of the field inbound behind the beat for Lower Loon.
Good fixins, I broke 2.
I'm on the field, I'm not landing in the water from Lower Loon.
I'm saying the brakes are broken in the Wilga.
Lower Loon traffic, 471 Charlie Tango on final, southbound runway, Lower Loon.
Alright, power's going to come back a little bit, 2450. Let's lean out the mixture. You can see the power peak right about there, and then we'll bring it back in a couple turns. Yeah, my landing at Marble Creek, the first one, was really bad. We went back to Marble. We just came from there. We had to go back and make up for that terrible landing. And we did good the second time around. The trick is you got to come from the north side there at Marble Creek. The first attempt, we did it from the south. No way. Then the second attempt, we tried from the south again the first time. Didn't look good. I went around, flew a couple miles to the north, and came back and did it from the north end, landing south, and that worked out much better. Besides Marble Creek, that first landing, all the other ones have been
traffic 8 Hotel Sierra is overflying the field, will be making left traffic.
Melvin Leroy, what's going on, Melvin Leroy? I agree, thanks for saying that. Oh, about the Wilga? I don't suppose there's trouble with that. Good fix-ins. Thought I was doing something wrong. Well, apparently the Wilga got some bad brakes.
Lower Loon traffic, 471 Charlie Tango clear, active, Lower Loon.
Honey Creek traffic, November 62908 Papa, departing northbound, and I'll be doing a 360 to back into Cougar Creek.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak 3 Kilo Delta is going to be overflying the field to follow the Beaver in for the southbound runway.
Made it to every strip so far today. Yeah, we did. We hit every single one.
And the Lower Loon traffic 8 Hotel Sierra is on final for southbound runway, Lower Loon.
One or two of them we missed on the first try, and we ended up just skipping them and then coming back to them. But we did stop at all of the fields. that were mentioned on the brief today, so I'm happy. So now we're heading back home to Johnson Creek. Did I go to Landmark? I did not go to Landmark. Good fixins. Where is Landmark? We started off at Johnson. We went to Indian first. Then we went to Thomas. We missed our first attempt at Thomas. And then we went up to... Did we go up to Lower Loon first before we... Yeah. Wait.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak turning left on.
We went to Indian first. Then we went to Thomas. Missed the first attempt at Thomas. I think after that we went to Marble Creek, where I almost killed us. Then we went up to Lower Loon, back to Mahoney, then Cougar, and then back into Marble for a second attempt. South of Johnson Creek down the river. No, I did not stop there. Oh, Landmark. Should I go to Landmark then, guys? I did not stop at Landmark on the first time.
My head is on a swivel this whole time, just trying to figure out where I'm at.
Cougar Creek traffic.
Hey, we're just gonna go to Johnson. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want to run the tanks any lower than this. Let's go to Johnson.
We'll be landing southbound Cougar Creek traffic.
At Lower Loon?
Yeah, I thought I had things squared away.
Hey, Tiki 406, thanks for the Twitch follow, man. Sorry I missed that. And I appreciate you flying with us, Tiki. Have a great one, man.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak Kilo Delta is turning 3 miles line on runway 77.
Something going on. I've got the all of them.
I think that's right. If you can't find it, then just drop a message in either the Downwind Sim Discord or Melvin's Discord asking for it, and I know a bunch of us have it, and if you can't find it, then
Alright, so the plan here at Johnson Creek is going to be to overfly, and then we'll join a left downwind for 3-5.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for tagging along and having some fun with us.
Lower Loon traffic, Kodiak, 1 mile final, southbound runway Lower Loon.
Fuel elevation there at Johnson's 4960. We'll call it 5,000. We've got 3,400 foot of runway. Can't wait to go watch my first landing at Marble Creek. Looking cringe. It was so bad.
Lower Loon, 71 Echo.
I knew I was going to overshoot, so I panic braked, slammed on the brakes, almost tipped over a couple times. So I'll have to go back and watch and judge if those would have been prop strikes in the real world. Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 5615 November's 7 miles to the southeast at 10,000, going to be overflying the field from east to west, and join a left downwind for runway 35, Johnson Creek.
Echo, ready for southbound departure.
Alright, we can start getting a little bit lower. I'm going to bring in the mixture just a hair, reduce power.
Traffic, November 69 Papa is 5 miles south. And I'll be about for lower loon, people landing south.
Roger. Southbound at lower loon.
Not get too low. Make sure we clear these mountains. Johnson Creek should be just on the other side of this second hill here, down in that valley.
And lower lane traffic 807 here is back taxiing from southbound runway off to the side, lower lane. I'm gonna run down Loon Creek. There's nothing created down there, but I know that there's 2 airports, and I just want to get a sense as to how far it is. But so I'm gonna be flying southbound down Loon and then coming back.
VATSIM.
Alright, seat back seatbelts, fuel selectors on both. Mixture will bring in just a little bit more. Carb heat's coming on.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna head southbound on.
And gumps gas, undercarriage, mix, prop, seatbelt switches, and flaps.
I know there's
to go.
2 airports down there that I haven't made but are on the list, and I just want to get a sense as to how far down there it is.
Melvin Leroy. This is my winter tank top, man.
And then I'll just be going back here, and I have to hit. I haven't made it up to Marble yet, so that'll be my final destination. See if I can get in and out.
All right, so Johnson Creek should be just on the other side here. Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, 2 miles east of the field, 8,500, going to be overflying from east to west, joining the left downwind for runway 35, Johnson Creek. Alright, first notch of flaps.
Lower Loon traffic, November 62, enter 8 south, 2 miles to the southwest, and we'll be joining, I'll be overflying the field, joining the left downwind for the southbound.
Alright, I think this is the field right here.
Traffic.
That's definitely it.
Rowan, passenger 38 Delta Hotel, will step back, taxi, parallel to the runway, will get parallel at all times.
For any other traffic in the area.
And lower loon traffic, Agent Sierra, departing southbound, up Lower Loon Creek, or up Loon Creek.
Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November is over midfield at 7,000, joining the left downwind for runway 35, full stop, Johnson Creek.
Lower Loon traffic, November 6298 pop on the
bring another notch of flaps
for southbound runway Lower Loon.
Over the traffic, keep straight up 1,000 north eastbound runway 118, with the Sierra.
Alright, one more gumps check, gas, undercarriage mix, props, seatbelt switches, flaps. A couple more notches of flaps to go. Johnson Creek traffic, Cessna 15 November, turning left base, 35, full stop, Johnson Creek. Hudson 08 just subscribed. Hey, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Hudson, good to see you, man. Hope your day's going well. This is our last landing of the day back home here at Johnson Creek. Been quite the adventure today. Flying the backcountry of Idaho. Flaps 30. And flaps full. Low forward slip.
Alright, you guys, I have got to get out of here. Thanks again for joining, and let's do it again in a month.
Melvin, thanks for getting everything kicked off for me. I really appreciate it. We had an excellent Mexican dinner.
Make this last one a greasy one.
By ice cream from the local ice cream shop.
Okay,
so
I'll take it.
I have a concrete cookie dough in the freezer waiting for me when I finish.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, happy to do it. Thanks for, again, all your hard work on this. And yeah, it was a blast, man. All right, we'll see you later, guys.
See you, Melvin.
Nice flying with you.
See you, Brant.
Lower Loon traffic, November 6298 pop is clear of the runway.
Good, Hudson. That's good to hear, man. Our day was quite the adventure. We stopped at, I think, 6 or 7 different fields. It all went pretty well. Our first attempt to land at Marble Creek was bad, and I almost got us killed, but all the other ones were pretty okay. But it's been a fun little flight today. We're gonna pull up over here to the left, and then we'll shut her down. Did I just hit that? Alright, nice. Flaps. Coming up, we'll reset our trim. Carb heat back cold. Lights. Were those off the whole time? I might have had those off. I thought since it was pulled out that they were on, but they might have been off the entire time. Oops. Alright, lights off. Radio master is coming off. We'll pull a mixture. And beacon light off, battery master off, magnetos, all good. Parking brake, we'll get that on. And that is all she wrote. Welcome back to Johnson Creek. Before I cut you guys loose, let's go over what we're going to be doing later this week. Or all week actually. We'll be flying tomorrow, Tuesday, for the TPC, the Pilot Club fly-in. No, wait, GA Tuesday. TPC GA Tuesday. And we're going to be flying, let's see, there's a VAT USA event going on tomorrow. So, this regional circuit featuring Boston and BDL. Not sure what we're going to be doing ourselves yet, but we're going to be flying in or out of either one or both of these airports tomorrow. Event starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so we'll stream our normal time at around 7 p.m. Eastern, or midnight Zulu if you're from somewhere else in the world. So that's for tomorrow, Tuesday. Wednesday night, we've got a Virtual USA event. Should be a fun one. We're going to be flying out of Bayport, 2-3 November. And let me pull up the docket for that one.
I'm going to keep flying around. I might switch over to a helicopter, but Ralph, I just wanted to say thanks again. You know, another great event. One of my favorite places to fly.
So
really,
Bayport out and back. We'll be flying out of
with a
2-3
lot of
November, going to anywhere else of our choice, and then flying back
Absolutely
and
agree
meeting
with
back
you.
at 2-3
Thanks, John.
November.
And always good to
2-3
have you
November
on.
is the home airport of the Virtual USA Flying Club, so this is a big one for us. Should be a fun one. That'll be on Wednesday night, again, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, midnight Zulu. Then on Thursday,
so I just
we've got
passed over,
Pilot Club TPC
one where the
flying
ranger
Thursday,
station is at, and
and that's featuring Teterboro Airport,
Okay,
and
and
we'll
I'm
all be
making
meeting
my
up
way down
at
to
Teterboro.
Upper Loon.
So we've got tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday covered. We'll go over Friday and then the weekend later on in the week. But that's what we got coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed the flight tonight. Hudson AO8, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. Yes, we barely walked away from that one, Hudson. I'll have to go back and watch and see if it was actually considered maybe a crash. I don't know. So I knew I was going to overshoot. I got on the brakes real hard, so the airplane nosed over once or twice. I don't know if that would have been a prop strike in the real world. I'll have to go back and kind of review that. So we had the bad landing over there at Marble Creek, and then I made like 2 or 3 bad radio calls today that I'm not too proud about. Stating the wrong runways and things like that. I'm not familiar with the area, so it's kind of expected, but yeah, there was a few mistakes made today. But overall, it was a fun flight. Yeah, that's it. I'll close out. I'll let you guys go. Let's see if there's anybody we can raid tonight on Twitch. I'll send you guys off to them. Mr. Slant Alpha Adventures, my good friend Rob Shearman. I'm going to send you guys over to his channel. Just stand by one. Let me send you guys over there.
Dude.
So you guys have a great night, great day. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Let me send you off to Rob. See you.